Ever wondered how deep the rabbit hole goes when it comes to the US military and its hidden secrets? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey into the world of the unexpected, the lesser known, and the utterly astonishing. Let's begin with a fact that might just blow your mind. The US military is not just an institution of defense, it's also the largest employer in the world. Yes, you heard that right, it's not Walmart, it's not McDonald's, it's the United States military. The scale of its workforce is so vast that it surpasses these corporate giants combined. Now let's dig a little deeper. The US military, as of our latest data, has a staggering total of over 2 million active duty and reserve members. And these individuals aren't just soldiers on the front lines. This number spans across an array of departments, from intelligence analysts poring over classified documents, to engineers designing cutting-edge technology, to medical professionals saving lives, and even chefs cooking up a storm to feed the troops. The military's reach is diverse and far-reaching. This employment doesn't just stop at uniformed personnel, there's an entire network of civilian employees supporting these men and women. These are the people who keep the wheels turning behind the scenes. They manage logistics, handle administrative tasks, and ensure that the military machine runs smoothly, day in and day out. The sheer magnitude of this workforce is a testament to the complexity and might of the US military. It's a vast ecosystem, with each individual playing a crucial role in maintaining the strength, readiness, and efficiency of this global powerhouse. So the next time you think about the US military, remember it's not just a fighting force. It's a massive, intricate employment network, with its roots spread far and wide. It's not just about soldiers, it's a whole ecosystem on its own. Did you know the US military has an impact that reaches far beyond our atmosphere and deep into the ocean's depths? Yes, you heard it right. When it comes to exploring the final frontiers, the US military takes the lead. It may come as a surprise, but the US military has a larger budget for space exploration than NASA. That's right, the space agency that put humans on the moon is not the biggest spender when it comes to space exploration. The military's space budget is an astronomical figure, dwarfing even the most ambitious of NASA's missions. This enables them to conduct advanced research and operations in space, pushing the boundaries of what we know about the universe. But it's not just the stars and galaxies that the US military has set its sights on. They're also diving deep into the ocean's depths. The United States Navy has the capability to conduct operations at extreme depths, far beyond what any civilian vessel can reach. These aren't your average scuba diving excursions. We're talking about submarines that can withstand incredible pressure, navigating through a world that is as alien to us as the surface of Mars. From the vast expanse of space to the crushing depths of the ocean, the US military's reach is truly astounding. Their capabilities in these extreme environments showcase a level of technological prowess and human endurance that is unrivaled. It's a testament to their dedication and commitment to protecting the nation no matter where the threat may come from. So the next time you gaze up at the night sky or watch the waves crash on the shore, remember the US military isn't just fighting on land. They've conquered space and sea, constantly pushing the limits of what's possible, and redefining the frontiers of human exploration and endeavor. They aren't just fighting on land, but have also conquered space and sea. Can you guess who the world's biggest guzzler of fuel is? This might surprise you, but it's not a country, it's not an industry, it's the United States military. Yes, you heard it right. The US military consumes more oil than any other organization on the planet. Now, let's try to comprehend the scale of this consumption. Imagine a day in the life of the military, the roaring engines of fighter jets, the rumbling tanks, the naval vessels cutting through the waves, the hum of countless vehicles, and the ceaseless operations at hundreds of bases worldwide. All of these require fuel, and not just a few gallons, but millions upon millions of them. In fact, the daily fuel requirement for military operations is so vast that it exceeds the annual consumption of some smaller nations. Isn't that mind-boggling? You might be wondering, how is this even possible? Well, the military's enormous appetite for fuel is driven by its global reach and the sheer scale of its operations. But this massive consumption doesn't come without a price. Aside from the financial cost, there's a significant environmental impact. The burning of this much fuel releases a staggering amount of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, contributing to global warming. This isn't just a problem for the environment, but also for the military itself, as climate change can create new security risks. However, the military is not oblivious to these issues. In recent years, it has been exploring ways to reduce its carbon footprint, including investing in renewable energy and developing more fuel-efficient technologies. But the road to sustainability is long, and the military's thirst for fuel isn't likely to be quenched anytime soon. So the next time you see a military parade or watch a news report about a military operation, remember this. Behind the impressive display of power and precision, there's an unimaginable amount of fuel being consumed. The mighty military runs on an unimaginable amount of fuel, making it a force to reckon with. Ever wondered how much does it cost to go to war? Well, buckle up, because the figures are mind-boggling. The United States, known for its military might, spends a staggering amount on defense, an amount that exceeds the total military expenditure of the next 10 countries combined. Yes, you heard it right, 10 countries combined. To put it into perspective, let's delve a little deeper. Imagine a pie chart of global military spending. The slice representing the United States would be so large it's almost hard to fathom. This is not just about maintaining the largest active-duty military force in the world, but also about the cost of the equipment, technology, and infrastructure that supports it. Consider the cost of war equipment. A single F-35 fighter jet, one of the most advanced pieces of machinery in the US military arsenal, costs a staggering $94 million. That's more than the GDP of some small countries, and that's just one jet. The US military has hundreds of them. Then, there's the cost of maintaining military bases worldwide. The United States has over 800 military bases in more than 70 countries. Each of these bases requires personnel, maintenance, security, utilities, the list goes on. The annual cost of maintaining these bases is estimated to be around $156 billion. That's billion, with a B. The magnitude of these numbers can be hard to comprehend. They represent a massive investment in defense and power projection, a testament to the United States' commitment to maintaining its position on the world stage. Yet, they also represent a significant burden on the country's resources and taxpayers. The cost of war is more than just a number. It's a reflection of national priorities, of the choices made by those in power, and of the sacrifices asked of those who serve. War doesn't come cheap, and the US military spending is a testament to that. What's the unseen impact of the US military that we seldom talk about? Now, this is where things get a bit shocking, and we venture into a territory that's often skipped in most conversations. Believe it or not, the US military is among the biggest contributors to climate change. Yes, you heard that right. The operations of the US military lead to massive carbon emissions, contributing significantly to the global warming crisis we're facing today. And it's not just about the obvious things like fuel consumption for their tanks, jets, and naval vessels, although that's certainly a part of it. It's also about the hidden aspects that we don't usually see or think about. Consider this. Every time a military base is built, vast swaths of land are cleared, disrupting ecosystems and contributing to the loss of biodiversity. The manufacturing of weapons and military equipment also takes a heavy toll on the environment, with the extraction of raw materials, energy used in production, and the waste generated all adding to the carbon footprint. And let's not forget about the aftermath of military actions. The debris left behind from conflicts, the unexploded ordnances, the chemical residues, all these have long-term effects on the environment and climate. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? The very institution that's supposed to protect us in many ways is contributing to a global crisis that threatens our future. It's a complex issue, and there are no easy solutions. But it's important that we acknowledge this fact and start discussing ways to mitigate the impact. The US military, like other large organizations, has a responsibility to address its environmental footprint. Some steps have already been taken in this direction, with initiatives to reduce energy consumption and invest in renewable sources. But there's still a long way to go. The impact of the US military isn't just confined to geopolitics, it's shaping our environment and climate too. And that's something we all need to be aware of, as we navigate through the challenges of the 21st century.